Myself Preeti Rangani. I am B.Ed first year student of semester 2. I have to teach you here physics chapter 9, 9th standard physics. My topic is reflection of light. I am teaching you uh, that is spherical mirror. Okay. First we will see what is spherical, what is the mirror. Do you know mirror? You have seen all type of particular type of mirror, that is plain mirror. But I am telling you about special type of mirror. In plain mirror, our image will be like good, but in spherical mirror, our image will be different. Okay. Then how this spherical mirror can be obtained? We have to see. That is consider this sphere, hollow glass sphere, and we have to cut here some part of the hollow glass sphere. This part like this is the spherical mirror. This is A part, this is B part. This part is called as spherical mirror. It has two surfaces, inner surfaces and outer surfaces. These inner or outer surfaces uh, coated with this inner or outer surface coated with shiny material to obtain a spherical mirror. If this inner surface is coated with shiny material, then it may be concave mirror or convex mirror. Okay. First we will see what is concave mirror. What is concave mirror? Concave mirror is in the spherical mirror, if inner surface is acts as a reflecting surface. Inner surface is a reflecting surface, then it is called a concave mirror. Inner surface is reflecting surface, then it is concave mirror. Okay, got it up to this? Then who will tell me the concave mirror? Inner surface is reflecting surface, then it is called a concave mirror. If, then we have to see convex mirror. We have to see convex mirror. If outer surface is reflecting surface, then it is called as convex mirror. Got it up to this? What is the difference between concave mirror and convex mirror then? If inner surface is reflecting surface, then when the rays incident on the concave mirror, the inner surface acts as a reflecting surface, then it is called the concave mirror. And convex mirror, if the outer surface is reflecting surface, then it is called the convex mirror. This is the main difference between concave mirror and convex mirror. Okay. You have to notice this difference, and I will ask at the end of period. Okay. Then we have to see terms related to spherical mirror. What are the terms related to spherical mirror? This is spherical mirror. This is C center, P pole. This is focus. This is the radius of curvature. First we have to see terms related to this spherical mirror. Okay. First we have to see that is pole, P pole. What is pole? Center of the, this is mirror. So we have to indicate like this. What is pole? Pole is the center of spherical mirror. center of spherical mirror. Got it? Pole is the center of spherical mirror. This is spherical mirror and P is the center of spherical mirror. Okay. It is denoted by P. It is denoted by P. Then we have to see center of curvature. Center of curvature. What is the center of curvature? Who will define it? Center of curvature is the center of the sphere. This sphere. This is the center of sphere. Hold this sphere. Center of sphere. Of which mirror is the part. It is the sphere of which mirror is the part. Is called as center of curvature. It is center of sphere of which mirror is part. Okay. Then who will tell me center here? C is the center of curvature. Where C is center of curvature. Center of curvature. Then we have to define radius of curvature. Radius of curvature. What is the radius of curvature then? It is the distance between pole and center of curvature. This is radius. Cp is the radius. Okay. Then how we can define it? It is the distance between pole and center of curvature. Pole and center of curvature. Distance between pole and center of curvature. Pole and center, distance between pole and center of curvature. Then what will be the radius of curvature then? Cp or Cp and Ca are center of curvature. Center of curvature. Okay. Got it up to this? Now we will take another terms related to this spherical mirror. We have seen radius of curvature. Now we have to see principal axis. Principal axis. We have to see principal axis. Then how we can define principal axis? Line passing through the center of curvature. Line passing through center of curvature. Line passing through the center of curvature is called the principal axis. MP is principal axis. MP is the principal axis. Okay. Then we have to define principal focus. Principal focus. How we can define it? If the incident rays parallel to the principal axis. If the incident rays are parallel to the principal axis of the concave mirror. There are two types of mirror. If the incident rays are parallel to the principal axis of the concave mirror, after reflection, the rays meeting at a single point in front of the concave mirror on the principal axis, then it is called the principal focus. Okay, got it? What is principal focus then? Principal focus is the incident rays are if the incident rays are parallel to the principal axis of the concave mirror, then after reflection rays meeting at a single point, particular point on the in front of the concave mirror on the principal axis is called the principal focus. Okay, got it? Then we have to see principal axis related to convex mirror. In convex mirror, if the incident rays are parallel to the principal axis of the convex mirror, after reflection, the rays after reflection it appear to rays coming from a single point behind the mirror, that is convex mirror on the principal axis, is called the principal focus. Got it? Got it up to this? Then focal length. What is focal length? Focal length is the distance between pole and principal focus. Distance between pole and principal focus. Principal focus. Okay? That is FP. PF. FP is principal focus. Okay? Got it? Then we have to see some terms related to this sphere, that is mirror, spherical mirror. Draw this mirror. This is principal axis. This is P. This is C and this is F. When incident rays, consider this figure here. Q is the point on the mirror. Like this. This is AQC and this is BQC. Incident ray. In this figure, incident ray is AQ. Incident ray is AQ and reflecting ray BQ. Okay. Then angle. Then CQ is the radius. CQ is radius. CQ is radius at point Q. CQ is the radius at point Q. Then CQ will be perpendicular to the mirror at point Q. CQ will be perpendicular at point Q to the mirror. Okay. Then angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Angle of incidence, which is the angle of incidence? Angle AQC equal to angle BQC. AQC equal to angle BQC. Okay. In this figure, all these terms related to spherical mirror. Have you understand it? Good. Now I have to take some rules related to. I have to take some rules related to this spherical mirror. In first case, first rule. I will write here. First rule, that is, this is mirror. This is principal axis. This is P, F, C. When the incident rays are parallel to the principal axis, this is principal axis, okay? Then when incident rays are parallel to principal axis, then the reflecting rays passes through the principal focus. That is, this is incident rays and this is reflecting rays. when the incident rays are parallel to the principal axis. This is principal axis and this is the incident ray. When the incident ray parallel to the principal axis, then reflecting rays will be passes through the this focus, principal focus. Got it? Write down here. If incident rays parallel to principal axis, then reflecting rays will be passes through principal focus. If the incident rays parallel to the principal axis, the reflecting rays will be passes through the principal focus. Okay. Now second rule. We have to see second rule. This is figure for second rule. This is principal axis. This is P, F and C. Now it is opposite to the first rule. When the incident ray passes through the principal focus. When incident ray, this is incident ray. When incident ray passes through the principal focus, then reflecting rays will be parallel to the principal axis. This is reflecting rays. Okay. Write down here second rule. If incident ray passes through principal focus, then reflecting rays will be parallel to principal focus. Okay, got it up to this? Have you understand? When incident ray parallel to the principal passing through the principal focus, then the reflecting rays parallel to the principal axis. Then now third rule. That is, this is the mirror. This is spherical mirror. And this is principal focus. This is F, this is C and this is P. When, according to third rule, when incident ray passes through the center of curvature, when the incident ray, this is incident ray. Incident ray passes through the center of curvature, then reflecting rays trace the same path back. This is incident ray. This is reflecting rays. This is reflecting rays. When incident ray passes through the center of curvature, this is center of curvature C, then reflecting rays trace the same path back. These are rules related to spherical mirror. Okay. Then I have summarized some of this. Who will tell me the definition of concave lens and concave lens and convex lens? I am repeating. Concave lens means inner surface is the reflecting surface, then it is called a concave lens. And when outer surface is the reflecting surface, then it is called convex lens. Got it? Then other definitions, terms related to spherical mirrors are, first was pole. What is pole? Pole is the center of spherical mirror, center of spherical mirror or sphere. Then second term was center of curvature. Who will tell me the definition of center of curvature? Center of curvature is the center of sphere of which mirror is part. Center of sphere of which mirror is part. Okay. Then radius of curvature. Who will tell me the definition of radius of curvature? Radius of curvature is the distance between pole and center of curvature. Pole and center of curvature. Okay. Then who will tell me the definition of principal axis? Principal axis means line passing through the center of curvature is called the principal axis. Okay. Then principal focus. Who will tell me the term related with the concave lens? Principal focus related to concave lens. Who will tell me? Okay, try it. Principal focus. Principal focus. When we have defined it with related to concave lens. Okay, this is homework for you. This is homework for you. You have to define principal focus related to concave lens. Mirror, not lens. Concave mirror and convex mirror. Okay, this is your homework. Then what was the next? The three rule related to spherical mirror. Okay, who will tell me the definition of focal length? Then focal length is the distance between pole and principal focus. Okay, then principal three rule. Who will tell me three rule? These are also example for you. Right? Three rules related to spherical mirror. This is your homework. First is principal focus. Define principal focus related to concave mirror and convex mirror. Secondly, write three rules related to spherical mirror. Okay. This is your homework. Okay. Thank you very much.